Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is the Wolf, and I'm casting a game between Duck, blue Terran top right, steps of war versus opponent Tearjerker, red Zerg bottom left. I am going to be casting games a lot today, because I want to, and casting is fun. Yeah. So, if you guys haven't checked out the site that's on my profile page, make sure you do that. It's very important that you join us. Oh, I just thought of something. There were these commercials back when I was not too old, about at least 5 years ago, and they were commercials about a type of shampoo called Order of the Serpentine. Now, does anybody remember that? Because I try to look it up, I try to find videos or pictures, and I can't find a single one. Whenever I talk to people, like, yeah, I think that's dumb. So if any of you know what I'm talking about, I'd appreciate a little bit of, like, you're not crazy, Ice Fang, I know what you're talking about stuff. So, anyway, we take a look at the big TV vagina. There you go, it's expanding and then it's contracting, blah blah. We got some TVZ love here. TVZ is a good matchup. I like it more than mirrors most of the time, but I feel the need for mirrors, but you guys won't send me any. I'm like, I could really use some mirror replays, and they're like, no, here's the replay of TVZ. You guys don't even watch my games, do you? You just all click the button and then you like cancel it and you're like, I added a view to Ice Fang, now I will send him a replay. No, you guys watch it. I know, because you leave such nice comments. Fortunately, there's no Protoss in the game, because as we know, Protoss is the supreme race. My Dalek voice is just never as good when I cast. I guess most of the voice I do, it's never as good when I cast. I'm sitting there alone in my room talking to myself. Like, I'm Sean Connery, blah blah blah. And I'm Kermit the Frog, blah blah blah, and blah blah blah. That's my descriptive word for the day, is blah blah blah. Terran player walling off with a Barack Obama there. Spawning pool at about 13, 12 or so. Hard to say for sure. I think it's 12. Oh, not much going on yet. Getting a standard opening for Duck, who will nothing. I won't say it. I'm not gonna be mean. Like I said though, my favorite things about having a channel is I can I'm trying to say curse and cuss at the same time. So I can caress at the same. I want to caress you guys. You want me to caress you? Maybe we'll see some harassment on this map. Oh, that's some punishment for you today. Ho, I am such a lolcat. Speaking of cats, you know, for some reason this drone always just makes me think of a cat. I don't know what it is about it, but maybe it's the fangs. Like the multiple eyeballs. You guys know what I'm talking about. Your cat's looking at you with multiple eyeballs right now, plotting its revenge. Look at that little drone go. He's like, hey guys, I'm scouting. You think they would just kill it, but whatever. It's like, I don't make a Marine. There's the Marine coming out. First Marine, we're going to see an expansion at 15. That is pretty standard fast expand. After spawning pool though, so it's a bit delayed. Terran player is going to be going no scout into Marines. Let's see, 2? I got it right this time. He's scouting kinda. Let's take a look at what he's gonna see. I mean, he should see the expansion, I hope. This is really, really important, guys. When you're playing any race, you need to make sure your opponent isn't expanding, and he saw it. That was just lucky though. I think he deserves to die for that. Going factory 1-1, I believe. That would be very likely. We have only one gas right now, so I'd be expecting to see another gas going up pretty soon. Stupid Terran players having to build their buildings. Sucks. And there we go with the little party chamber there, you know, dancing around in a circle. Poor drone. I mean, they used to have like wings, and now they don't. Now it's just squirming around. They never look very good on low settings, do they? Those poor little drones. They look very, very ill. I remember seeing some concept art for SCVs, and apparently they're as big as like a house. Yeah, apparently that's how big the Marines are too. I don't think that's house level size. That would be more like a SC or a supply depot. Sacrificial SCV going here to appease the Zerg gods. Ooh, he lucked out to the extreme. Ooh, Tyr, you gotta go hunting for SCV blood. Take a look at what both players can see right now. Tyr, no, this isn't Tyr, this is Duck. Duck doesn't see very much. He only knows there's a spawning pool. I mean, that means something. Coincidentally, that is all he actually needs to see. Tearjerker doesn't see very much either. Both players are making me sad with their scouting, but we do see another rack, so we're going to see 1, 2. I guess that's not a very good way to describe it. There needs to be a better way to describe it. How about 1-1 into 1-1 into 2-1? Now, maybe it just sound like a robot, and I am a robot, so I should do that. Switching out the reactor, you can see some Hellions play here. Unfortunately, Hellions without Igniter are actually pretty bad. They really need the Igniter to be effective. This is probably more of a defensive build. I wouldn't be surprised to see Banshees, or kind of a, I don't know, an expansion wouldn't be too unlikely either. I'm itching my hand, that's what's up. I wouldn't be surprised to see an expansion right here. Hidden expansions are really good. I mean, unless your opponent sees them, then that's bad, because hidden expansions are just like, oh, I'm trying to find a good example. Things that need to be hidden. Hidden examples are like cookies in cookie jars. They're really good until that child finds them, and then you realize you don't have any more cookies left because that fucker ate them all. There, I cursed for you guys. Starport going down, so we're probably going to see Banshees. Really bad play by Terran player here. Why aren't you making a tech lab right now? And then swapping is really important here. You need to be doing that. Getting a spine crawler. Tearjerker's playing kind of in the dark, but he does have another gas going down, so I wouldn't be surprised to see some Roach love soon. Look how cute larvae are. They're like little worms. Oh, got some Hellion harassment going on. Unfortunately, they don't have speed. They really need speed, and they're not there yet. About another 40 seconds. Exactly another 40 seconds when I said it. It was 39. Queen's going to be really important here to slow down the Hellions. If the Terran player had great micro, he could actually probably win the game right now because they don't have speed. Man, they just feel so sad when they're not moving like little wolves across the creep. They're dying and stuff. Yeah, burn those fuckers. Poor little wolves. They're being burned by the man with a car, man. Car man. That's the name. They're going for the drones. Yum, yum, yum. Droney, droney, droney. Now they're going for the queen. Dum, dum, dum. At least kill something. Wow, this is just kind of sad. Kill those fuckers. See, you can see how bad non-pre-igniter. I mean, they were okay when they were well micro. Now they're just kind of zooming around like idiots. Queen's gonna be like, fuck.
Oh, you guys, yeah, this is my hive. My lair, I mean.
And the Speedlings have caught them in their little trap. And that would be the end of the Hellion harass, I do believe. We do have suckage going on by the Terran player. Terran is not the supreme race. They have no concept of elegance. This is not war, this is pest control. I'm just so Dalek right now. Oh, what have I been doing? What has Iceman been doing? I forgot to tell you guys. I was kind of stalling at the beginning there. I was thinking about writing. I actually started writing kind of it has definitely some very suggestive themes in it. It's definitely rated M for pornographic elements, but just ignore that, guys. Think more about the game now. Think about going back to continue writing that. It's not a pornography. It's just very suggestive. And I think Draskow, Zomozao, and I will be writing out Fallout for a board game, like actually making all the rules for it so you could play it like Dungeons & Dragons. I may need some testers for that, so make sure you guys get on the new SCA, and I'm pretty sure we're just going to switch over to this one and try to make it our new home. The 7th, we're going to try to make... On the 7th, we're going to... My brain's freezing. On the 7th, we're going to make our own forums. Like, this is just a temporary forum, and on the 7th, we intend to actually make our own forums completely. So make sure you get on SCA, keep yourself informed. We got some spore crawlers going on here. So Tearjerker, not knowing what's going on, he's a #1 player. Yeah, doesn't know what's going on, but his game sense is telling him, oh my god, a really heavy wall. What could be behind it? No, 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 Banshees. And not very good ones, to tell you the truth. I mean, having 2 tech labs here would actually really immensely help him. He'd probably be attacking now, and you see how Tier would be in a lot of trouble. He'll have 2 spore crawlers by the time they would have arrived. Roach Warren going out, kind of not safe doing this. If you think there's Banshees, actually there's just no reason that you want to have a Roach Warren or any building so far away from your stuff unless you're trying to hide it. And hiding it here isn't very hidden. Attack from the Hellions. They don't have pre-igniter yet. They probably will never have pre-igniter yet. Go, burn that fucker. That's right. The little Zerglings like,
What you got? We're gonna get this around.
and there's the, oh, see how long that was? I wish I could get that long. That was like a mile long. Oh no, don't burn the creep tumor. That's not cool. Fuck those guys. Poke them to death. I love seeing the spine crawler just poke them. Take a quick look over here. Banshee's getting done. Got one. Could really help out if you actually have the Banshee over here. I'm going to snipe out an Overlord. By snipe, I mean hit it with a blunt hammer over and over again until it dies. Definitely not Snipe. Snipe sounds more like pew, and they're like that was more like, why would you die? Why won't you die? Drones, drones, drones. Let's see here. Ooh, Banshees. I need to use the production tab. Cloak isn't done yet because you're dumb and didn't do this effectively. I'm glad you know how to use Banshees. You probably don't deserve to be in Diamond. I assume you're Diamond or Platinum. So what's your favorite strategy? I like to see if I can get early Banshees. If they work, and if they don't, then I die. Okay, that's definitely not how I like to play. I like to play a little bit more, you know, solid. Or effective would probably be the word I'm looking for. Effective. Spinecrawler going down, not really embracing his tech too much. Poor Tearjerker. He's just staying on lair. He hasn't gone up yet. I think he's trying to recover from the harassment. You guys can see a buildup of gas here and a lack of minerals. He's trying to build back up. Got two cloaky Banshees coming on in. Like,
What's going on, guys?
unfortunately, Tear's anti-AA isn't very good right now, so he actually doesn't matter if he has detection or not. Because one queen will die to one Banshee, sadly. And then, oh man, poor queen. Never do that. When you cloak, just try to stay cloaked, because it costs a lot of energy to cloak and uncloak. Right now, they're still behind by about another 20 energy, you know, 20 seconds of attacking. So what's Tear's resolve? I think he's going to just attack. He's going to go fucking kill him. Go Banshees! Yeah! Get attacked by the Spore. Spore crawlers are actually pretty good AA. I'm always surprised. I mean, you feel like they just shoot pieces of shit. But that 15 damage is really pretty fast. They attack as fast as Hydralisks do. So they actually do more damage per second against air than Hydralisks do. They have... Hydralisks are 12 per 0.86, and this is 15 per 0.86. Plus they're kind of cool with those extra legs. They can walk around, and they detect. So why are we even making Hydralisks anymore? Everything about Spore Crawlers are better, except for the ability to not take ground. Who cares, though? Going for the cloak again. Gonna cloak and kill that poor queen. She's gonna micro into fire. Oh my goodness, run, you little bitch. Oh no, that's not good. That's not you. Oh, lucky. Now, Tear needs another queen for sure. He's trying to make one. He's going to make another queen. I'm trying to find the word. My word choice is not the best today. I'm warming up. I got like 10 replays. I'm like, guys, I could release some replays. You're like, thank you. Send. And then I have tons of replays I need to cast now. I don't know how that Banshee got hurt. Probably from the Spore Crawlers and poor unit control. You're going to lose a spawning pool. Really bad hit. You don't want to have that being destroyed. What is your counter? Just go fucking kill him. Well, the doors are open. Go. Diddly-dee, diddly-dee, diddly-dee. You guys got to admit, that was pretty awesome. The real Star Wars music was better. Speedlings keeping the door open as the roaches move on in. Look at these poor bitches get destroyed by the ground army. You know what you need over here? You need some Banshees. Unfortunately, your unit control is not good enough to even move this Banshee over here. Come on, bitch. Do it. You got 1800 build up. You don't even know what you're doing. Like, if this cheese doesn't work, then I'm just going to die. Tear's like, fuck you. I'm just going to kill everything. Need some focus fire, definitely. I would suggest focus firing tech labs and reactors. Just kind of hitting this one. Hitting the supply depots would also be a good choice to open that wall so that you could walk back in if you needed to. But you know, right now you got this guy just hanging out. Or he's actually just attacking like extra slow. He's like,
Gonna hurt you.
Queen is using good micro to stay on top of the Banshee. This is a good example of one player just outplaying the other one. I mean, his strategy was pretty solid, Ducks, but he doesn't have an out game plan. He just keep making Banshees and hope they work. And he's just building up gas and minerals because he doesn't know how to transition through the build. Well, Tearjerker, who's being attacked by like the better build because he wasn't ready for it, he's just a better player, so he's able to stay on top of it using the micro of his queens to kill those Banshees and using the units that he has available, which are to a greater amount because he's got better macro. Compare and contrast, 2,270 minerals. He's got better macro, so he's got more army units. That's why we always say you gotta get through the basics before you can just do 1-on-1 to Banshees and hope for the best. This is like massing Mutalisks. I mean, if it doesn't work, then you're dead. And this is a great example of it. What he's got now? 4 Banshees. I don't know if 4 Banshees are gonna take out like 3 Spore Crawlers and a Queen. Dang, that Queen is... What is she doing? She's like... Well, watch. Oh, man, it's over. She was like rotating to follow the drone. She's like...
Hey, buddy, how's it going?
Must have fixed something. Must be fixing something. I don't know what he's doing. So, let's see, Mr. Terran player. You're not doing so hot, are you? Tearjerker still got 2 bases. His drone line has been hit pretty hard. This one's well saturated though. He's transferring over. It's very wise. My advice that I gave in the past. He's got some spore crawlers defending his base. All of the base are belong to us, so we should be fine here. Great unit placement. Having the weakest one in front, you want it to die. Die for sure. So it's all going to come down to the Terran player's micro of these 4 Banshees. He's trying to expand. He's got 2 reactors coming out, probably for mass Marines. I'm going to transition into mass Marines. I'm so proud of you for knowing exactly what to do. You know, I was watching... Raven sent me the replay of his tank push, TVZ. It's not that good. I watched it. It was like him macroing up for 20 minutes. The Zerg player had 5 bases and he had 2. But I did think to myself... What was I thinking? Something about these. Oh, dang it. I forgot. Come on, you remember. You're smart. You're smart like that. Banshee, Cloak, Energy. I can't remember. I failed you guys to the extreme. Oh, no. I failed. The worst part is I can't rewind and just do it myself. Great. You are macro failing as a Terran. That is horrible. That's horrible. Call down some freaking mules. Scan or something. Don't let your energy build up. It's so easy not to macro fail as Terran, and okay as Protoss. You know, you can't use multiple Chrono Boosts on the same building, but at least you can spam it out. Poor Zerg. They're like,
I missed an inject larva. Well, that's it for me.
Needs to back up the Queen. Don't want to kill the Queen. You want to kill the Banshees. Has a bigger army because he just does not suck. Although he is building up a lot of larva right now. Could use some Hydralisks. You know, if you got one Hydralisk stand up at the base, just... He probably can't build one, can he? Let me see something. Click on... No, I want to click on a drone. Thank you. It's an advanced building, yeah. Yeah, you can make one. You just need a lair, I think. And so he... Actually, that would probably be a good idea. You either get Mutalisks, which are overpowered against Terran. Terran players just give up when they get on the field. Or get Hydralisks, which actually do pretty well here. Especially because he's going for, like, Marines, I guess. Oh, yeah. Kill that fucker. Phew. Phew. Oh, cool. Poor Banshee. The last one of its kind. Gonna take down the expansion now. If only it mattered. These roaches are doing work, son. They're destroying the shit out of everything. What was the expression I used before? Beating the shit out of their shit. I can't remember. I said shit too many times. They're having the shit being beaten out of their shit takers. This would be one of those times where you just want to expand over here and hope for the best. Terran player, you're making me sick, man. This is definitely how you want to win. Make your opponent float his buildings. This could easily be a tie if Tearjerker was an idiot. Dude, I base raced the Terran, except for I wasn't really base racing him. I was just destroying his base. Rule number 1. No base racing Terran players. Okie dokie. You know, player B, Blue, is actually doing just fine. He's got 2,000 built-up minerals. If he landed, he could just make tons of Marines and still have a good chance of winning this. If he was on top of his macro, like the way Tearjerker is, pretty close. He's not doing as bad. I mean, 2,400 versus 1,000, 1,000, about 700, 1,200, whatever. Make mistakes. If he was doing better on his macro and had an army of Marines to supplement what he had here, he actually has a really good chance of winning. Unfortunately, he doesn't. I mean, one Banshee's not going to cut it, even if it's got 12 kills. GG, says Duck. Is that the end of the game? Wow, he's a bitch. I guess that makes sense, though. Take a look at the income tab. Yeah, that's a lose-lose situation right there. So, anyway, today I'll be working on the Fallout manual for D&D. Probably going to have to nickname it something. Or I'll be writing, and I'll be casting a lot of games today, guys. At least 3 or 4. I mean, I'll just try to cast back-to-back, because I know you guys like watching my casts, and I'm warming up now, getting back in the game, because I didn't feel like casting, and now I do. So, thank you for watching Ravenwolf.